fellow babies, welcome back to Pachter Factor on SIFTD.net. Thank you if you're watching on SIFTD for being a Patreon patron. Please remember to link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch Prime account. If you can do neither of those, you can subscribe on YouTube. If you can't do that, follow me on Twitter at Michael Pachter. Today's question from YouTube from Thomas Harrison Lord. What are your thoughts on the new Xbox art, including both Xbox Series X and Xbox One branding? While backwards compatibility is great, will this be confusing to consumers? I'm reminded of the doomed Wii U being seen as some sort of Wii add-on, even though it wasn't. Will it be clear enough that this is a brand new console? They discontinued the Xbox One. So the answer is it doesn't matter. You won't be able to buy an Xbox One. So if you think you're buying the old console, the price went up to $400 or $500, and it's the only one you can buy. So I don't think it matters at all. Every version of the Xbox has been called Xbox. So we had the Xbox, we had the Xbox 360, we had the Xbox One, now we have the Xbox Series X. I don't think anybody cares. You're buying the latest series. It's sort of like the iPhone. I don't think we care what number it is. And actually, I'm beginning to think numbers are stupid. I thought when they came out to 10 that we were done, because they changed it to X. And no, then there was an 11. No, I don't think people are confused. They want the latest and greatest. They can't buy the old one after another couple of months when the inventory in the channel is sold through. So I don't think so. Backwards compatibility is actually more interesting because it's forward compatibility. So the more interesting thing, I think, is smart delivery. The idea that if you buy a game on Xbox One and it's available on Xbox Series X, you will own the game when you get the new Xbox. That's huge. And depending upon whether publishers embrace that, and I expect most of them will, that is huge. Now, we already talked about Take-Two and NBA 2K being $70. So clearly, Take-Two's not going to embrace that. They're not going to let you buy the game on the old console and then immediately play it on your new console and save the $10. That would defeat the purpose of their attempted price increase. But I think that Microsoft's going to strongly encourage all publishers to make everything available on both. And I think that that's a good reason not to rush out and buy an Xbox Series X, but to buy a next generation game, play it on your Xbox One, and then when you get around to buying the new console, it works. So I think that was really, really consumer friendly and smart. I don't think consumers are going to be confused because there's not going to be two choices in the channel. And the fact is that the Wii U wasn't the Wii. It was this weird ass, had a, whatever they called it. It wasn't called a tablet, gamepad. This weird ass gamepad that nobody could figure out why they wanted it. And Nintendo just misfired badly. And so the Wii U was just terrible and was a mistake. And they should have not had the word Wii in it. I actually thought when they told me Switch, that it would be SWIITCH. That would have been, I thought they were going to do that, like Switch. And then we call it Sweet. But no, they didn't do that. Thanks for joining us on Pachter Factor on SIFTD.net. Thank you if you're a Patreon patron. Thank you if you've linked your Prime account to your Twitch account. And thank you if you're a YouTube subscriber. Please follow me on Twitter at Michael Pachter. I will see you next time.